Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to help show you how we source our RV specific products. I get asked a lot where we get all of our different RV specific products like appliances, exterior items, vents, solar panels, and today we will show you where we get them. So starting out, let's go to the front of the trailer. Okay, so one of the things that we started putting on all of our trailers is the electric jack. This has been so nice and it's so much easier. With the press of a button, we can go down, we can go up. And so it makes putting it on the ball a lot easier, especially for a girl. So that's what this is. We get this from eTrailer. I will be sure to link it down in the description below. Following backwards, this is a propane regulator. This is a really nice propane regulator because it kind of takes the guesswork out of it. You can manually switch it between tanks, but one cool thing that this one does is, say you have it set to the left tank and it goes dry, it'll automatically kick to your next one, taking some of the guesswork out of it. We also get this top piece, the propane bracket, to hold this all together, along with our hose lines. It's a one-stop shop for everything you need in this department. A couple other things that we have, and I'm hoping to do an additional YouTube kind of showing you the setup once we have the truck next time we hook this trailer up. This is an anti-rattle hitch attachment. So basically you put this on your hitch and it will prevent, like, you know, the ball that comes out of your hitch. If you take it, you can kind of shake it around. There's like a little gap in there. This prevents that from happening. So it kind of just makes a quieter, smoother hookup. And then the other thing is the sway control. So there is a ball on our hitch right here that this attaches to, along with this attaching to, what is this part attached to?
The little ball.
The little ball on the side of your hitch.
Yeah.
That's right. And this basically just helps prevent sway in your trailer when you are towing it. Let's go inside and I'll show you a couple other RV specific items. Okay, first, let's go up. So this is the vent. We got this from eTrailer as well. They have multiple options. This is just a normal vent, no power needed. If you have one that you want to be able to open manually. So it has a screen, easy installation. I actually have a video showing the installation of this. I will add it here. And you can get these motorized or non-motorized from eTrailer. And another version is also a skylight. So if you just want to let a little extra light in, but you don't want the actual opening, they have skylights as well. It's basically the same installation, just a couple different product changes when it comes to like the lap sealant. And I also have a video showing the installation of one of these. Next, this is the 2-burner stove. This is something Chad and I always put in our trailers. Got this from eTrailer, and it is a GE product, 2-burner. They have more options where there's actually, I believe, 4 burners. And yeah, they have the lights that come on. These come off for easy cleaning. And it is a really easy installation. They just slide in and then you attach them with a gas line. And we like cooking over an open flame, so that's why we always end up getting one of these. Okay, so another item that we got from eTrailer was our new fridge. This trailer didn't have one with us, so we needed to replace it. And eTrailer has a lot of different options for propane, 120 or 12 volt, depending on the need for you. We decided to go with a 120 volt fridge because we usually are always camping at hookups, and it's an easier setup to be able to do that, along with it being also very economical. A lot of the propane fridges or the 12 volt, they're higher priced items. So if you're looking for a lower cost 120 volt, is a good option. And one thing that we do, if we happen to be dry camping, we will usually have frozen meat or any of our frozen food items, and we put them in the fridge, and it actually acts like an ice chest and keeps things cold for, you know, a night or two. This is a nice one. It's a GE, and it has the freezer section up top and then fridge all on the bottom. Plenty of room for our family of 4. That's our fridge. And then another thing that we have and that you can get from eTrailer, these are really cool because I have searched everywhere for really slim water containers. And this is, I believe, yeah, just over 2 gallons of water. And we have 2 of these. So if you want some fresh drinking water, and we have a little gap here that's really small, we have 4 extra gallons of fresh water that we just store on the side right there. And those are super inexpensive, and you can find them on eTrailer. Okay, if we come back this way, let's go under the sink. So one thing we added was a tankless water heater. We have a complete video on the installation of one of these. But if you are somebody who wants to have instant hot water and never run out of hot water, a tankless water heater is for you. A lot of times, if you're full-time living or if you're in campsites where you have the electric power for it, it's like a no-brainer. You want one of these. We have a rental that we have people living full-time, and we never have to warn them that they could run out of hot water like you would with a normal water heater. So it's an easy installation. This is a Fugatti, and you need 12-volt power, your water lines, propane, and you can get this at eTrailer. It comes with an easy on and off. Like, I just turned it on, and then I can control how hot I want the water to get, and it will instantly ramp up the heat as soon as I turn on the water. Let's go back here, and I'll show you the toilet we got from eTrailer as well. It's a ceramic bowl Thetford toilet for RVs. Super easy installation. I love how sleek it is, and it's easy to clean around, basically, because there's nothing all around it. The base is small, and it's ceramic bowl, so it is easy to wipe down and doesn't get like that discoloration like some of the plasticky toilets get. So lastly, we will go up on the roof to show you the solar panels, but this is our utility closet, and I'm going to actually turn it over to Chad because he knows how to talk about this stuff a little better than me. And so let's do that.
All right, so this is our utility closet, and we call it the utility closet because it has all our utilities in it, obviously. We got all of our stuff here from eTrailer, and so like Janelle's mentioned, it's just like a one-stop shop for everything you need. And so this is a lot of important stuff to keep you running, whether you're at a nice campsite plugged into shore power or if you're off-grid. So right there you can see that we have our solar panel controller. It's a PWM controller. It gives us a state of charge, and it regulates our power charge, our batteries, state of power, and has solar panels on the roof. And we'll show you those as well. But I get this from eTrailer, and you can get the PWM controller, or you can get a nicer one, which is like an MPPT controller. But they have it all there at eTrailer. You can see here, Janelle's kind of panning down to the battery. It's a lithium battery. It's a 100 amp hour battery, and that goes a long way with our current setup. You can see it's running up to this charge controller here. That's another thing we got from eTrailer. Charge controllers are great because when you are plugged into shore power, the charge controller knows the state of charge of your battery as well, and it keeps it charged and charges it up when needed. So there's 2 ways you can charge your battery. And then the fuse panel there, it's a DC fuse block. Got that from eTrailer as well. So it's got little fuses in there for each little appliance, from the stovetop, the hot water heater. Those things all have their own individual fuses. And so that's
our original breaker box. But
yeah, that's a really cool breaker
then
box.
It comes to the water.
And then the next utility in here, nice and watertight, but we have our water setup. And so, from the outside, we can plug the hose in, and we'll show you that cool setup out there too. We got everything for the water from eTrailer. But if you're going to be off grid, you can see there's a little ball valve there in line, and I can open that up and fill up this water tank. I think this is a 21-gallon water tank that we got. And then there's a water pump there as well. So both those things we got from eTrailer. There's tons of options, but this is an easy way to fill up water and then go off grid. And then we have our water pump connected to just this little switch here. And so that turns the water pump on and off.
So that we can easily access it without having to actually go into the utility closet.
Yeah, and so it's pretty easy to have an off-grid setup, and everything you need you can get at one site. So that's really convenient, and they have tons of options. So yeah, that's our utility closet.
Okay, so the last bit that we wanted to share was on the exterior for all of your hookups. So just so you can see, this is the door for our tankless water heater. You can
twist it.
Sorry. Here's the inside. And you can get all of this, including this door on eTrailer. And then in regards to the water system, we got a new water inlet that we put here along with our water hose. And if you come down to here, you can also get, this is a pressure regulator that you put on to your hose. So I believe it's 40 PSI so that you don't have too much pressure depending on what campsite you're at. And this is a water filter that you can also get. So that's our whole entire water setup that we got from eTrailer, along with, obviously, we all know what this is, the poop pipe. You can get those. And then our electric cord. So with these vintage ones, we have to get all new everything. This is a 30 amp cord. And we also got a power outlet. So this is our shore power outlet we got from them along with the cord. And those are all of our hookups. Okay, so this is our solar panel that we got from eTrailer. It was a super easy install, and they have a ton of different options depending on your needs. This is a 200 watt, and we only went with one solar panel for what we needed. And this is the cable cover that you feed the solar panel wires into that go directly into your camper. And you can also see the tops of all of the vents that we replaced. You can find everything here along with all of the sealant needed at eTrailer.com. Okay, and a couple last items that we picked up for this renovation were these little yellow tire wedges. You need one for the front and back of all your tires. Keep it from moving. And also another thing that we were able to find, if you happen to need to change out one of these key locks, they have ones that you can, they have ones that you can get with keys so that you can use them if you happen to need to change yours out. And that pretty much sums it up. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it valuable, I'd love if you would subscribe and like this video so you can see more like this. Be sure to check out the description where I'm listing all of the products that I went through in this video along with eTrailer.com. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I will be sure to answer all of them. Until next time, we will see ya.